Apple, Star Trek, the original series, season 2. Okay, we've had some really good ones so far in season 2. This one we're not as dying over. I'm reviewing all of the original Star Trek series. I'll do the cartoon as well. I'm using my spaced system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2, so 2's the best. 0 means it's bad, 1 means it's okay, 2 means it's amazing in each category. I'm going to give the storyline a 1. There's not a heck of a lot here for me. They land on a planet, a couple of, rocks explode and some stuff, some plants hit them, and they find this race who's all got white hair and red skin, and they're all just kind of there existing. There's no progression in the society. They're not evolving as a species. They're just kind of there. They don't make love. They don't produce any children. They don't even like farm or anything. They're just, this god is handing it all to them. So it's kind of a neat idea, but then nothing really happens. It's like they're just captured. The ship is just captured, and then Vogue, I think. I watched this one a few days ago. I think it was Vogue, I don't remember, and wants them to kill them, and then they just don't. I feel there's just like not a lot of like nothing really going on. They're just kind of there. It's like soon as the god guy is destroyed or whatever, he's just a computer. I'm like, all right, well that's it now. Now it's like, now we have to go on with our society, and then Spock's kind of like, well, we really shouldn't interfere in the development of this world. And then Kirk, that breaks the directive, the prime directive, and Kirk's like, well, he goes, they're not really evolving, so I don't know. That was probably the only really good discussion for me, and then this whole like, oh, feelings, and do we teach them about having sex? And it's like, I don't care. Like, I just, but it's okay. Like, I don't hate it. I'm giving it like an okay. It was okay. Got a neat idea. They talked about the prime directive. That's kind of cool. So that's where I am. For the pacing, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give it a 1 as well. I wasn't bored during it, but I just felt like nothing was really going on that I cared about. I'm like, oh, we got to go feed, we got to go feed the guy. I'm like, well, okay, well then don't feed him, or feed him, or don't feed him. I don't know. And they try to attack the crew, and you're like, this is futile. Like, they're just gonna get destroyed. Like, so I don't know. I'll give the artistry a 1.5 though. It is a nice little environment. They've got humanoid aliens with makeup on. The head of the god with like the teeth in it. He looked pretty neat. I am watching the upgraded versions, so any of the space stuff looks a little bit better. Some of like the shots and stuff are better. It's pretty good. Sometimes I like these open area ones, like if there's like a little forest area, but then there's like certain parts where you're like, okay, well, I don't want to say this looks cheesy, because I don't actually think it does. I do think it looks kind of neat. I do like the Godhead thing, which is kind of cool. So whatever, it looks all right. The characters, I'll have to give it a 1. I like the Enterprise crew, of course. But like the side characters, I don't care about them at all. Like, they're just, I guess that's sort of the point. They're just there like, oh, he provides us with everything and we just do nothing. And you're like, all right, like, they're just there to feed him. They don't grow old and they're perfect health, but like, what's the point? So I just couldn't get invested in these characters at all. This is going to be a short review because I'm not really dying over this one. Enjoyment factor, I'll give it a 1. Like, look, it's okay. I don't hate this episode. I don't want you to think that I hate this one, but I'm really not too dying over it. I'm watching it because I'm watching it in rotation of everything. So it's so bad actually that I reviewed the Doomsday Machine, which is the next episode in the air date order that I'm doing. I completely forgot to even do this video, so now I'm actually doing this after the fact. I'll post the video before, so you won't notice the order has been changed, but I completely forgot to even review this. That's how crazy that was. Only when I went back and looked at the list, I said, hey, I didn't review that one. So there you go. That's my thoughts on Apple. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like my spaces, and please like the video, subscribe. This one has been the weakest of season 2, because season 2 has been pretty damn stellar. And Doomsday Machine's coming up next, and oh, hell yeah, that's a stellar one. And then we got a couple of like ones coming. So season 2 has been really, really high so far. It's going to dip a little bit. Doomsday's bringing it back up, but then it's going to dip a little bit again. But check out my friend Clobberin Times channel. You've seen him on my live streams for Fantastic Fridays, which is every Friday, and the Legion live stream, which is every Monday. Check out his channel. Him and his team go through every episode in full detail. I'm just doing 5-10 minute, under 10-minute reviews, and they're really going through every episode, giving all the notes and details about it. So check them out. They do Saturday night Star Trek. The link is in the description below. Check them out. That's it, everybody. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Am I wrong? Is there other fans? I don't know which of these episodes is liked and which ones is disliked. I'm just giving my own quick opinions on it. This one is not one that I'm really dying over. So that's it. All right, everybody. Until next time.